Hey,
That's
Mark.
interesting.
Intriguing. As is our weather, and you know what's going to be interesting, you guys, is whether we get rain or snow. Now, how often do we say,
close.
well,
Yeah,
it's going to be close. And in some of these years, you know, this is going to be a wet storm. There's no question about that. It's also going to be a storm that's going to be borderline on what it's got for cold air. We go up to the northern mountains, so this is an area where we're likely to see snow. Up around Bobcat Pass, about 9,000 feet is where this image comes from. And you can see we've melted off some of the snow here, but there'll be more returning. So here's a look at the map and the winter storm warnings, really for mountain areas of the north, east mountains down into the Sacramento Mountains, west central areas that are elevated in terrain, and up into the San Juan Mountains as well. We also have winter weather advisories. San Juan's of southwestern Colorado, the Albuquerque and Santa Fe metro areas also fit into that. So does the Northeast. For now, we're just pushing in some rain showers across Eddy and Lee counties. Also across areas like Grant County and Hidalgo County. We'll see more and more of this rain push in throughout the night tonight, and some of it will change over to snow, especially over the elevated terrain. But if you look at the temperatures here, going to be tough to get much snow going when it's 48 degrees. We have an east wind, pretty gusty at 23 miles an hour. That will come down as we head into tomorrow. 30s and 40s off to the north, temperature-wise, down to the south, 30s, 40s, and 50s. Looking at satellite and radar, here's our storm right here off the Baja coast. It continues to pump moisture in across Arizona. As it edges in a little bit closer, a lot of that rain will start to form over New Mexico, and we'll see that mix of rain and snow. So here's your storm report at this point. Right now, it's spinning off the Baja coast. Timing is now through Saturday. What to expect out of this deal? Heavy mountain snow, especially above 8,000 feet. Widespread valley mix here in the metro, that's also included, and soaking rain across the south. Bust potential, we're going to keep it at 30. I'm not going to drop it any lower than that because we've still got to watch where this storm stays and where it sticks as far as what it's going to do. Because if it falls too far to the south or too far to the west, some of the influence over the state will be lessened. But we're looking at pretty widespread precip across the area here into the late hours tonight and then during the day tomorrow into Saturday as well, before this thing just drops too far to the south and loses its grip on New Mexico. So here's a look at Superstorm Track showing you what to expect. We've got showers breaking out in a widespread fashion across the southwest tonight through the midnight hour. Then into tomorrow morning. Going to be interesting for the schools here. I do think we're going to end up with some snow in the East Mountains, maybe out on the West Mesa, but right along the valley floor. We're not quite cold enough tomorrow morning to get a lot of snow piling up. During the day, rain snow mixes across the area, heavy mountain snows. It continues into Saturday morning with showers here in central sections, heavier rains across the southwest, and heavy snow over the northern mountains. This is Saturday morning, still seeing snow over the north. In the metro area, we could see some scattered showers continuing before things back off during the day on Saturday. When is the last time we talked about this much rain in an area? Now, here's a look at the 48-hour projected liquid precipitation. That's taking snow, too, and just turning it into liquid, basically, and you could see across the southwest. I wouldn't get too hung up on the exact numbers here, but what I would pay attention to is look how much of the state has a chance at significant measurable rain. That's what's rare, and that's why we're excited about this particular storm. There's much more to come. Tonight at 10, we're going to break it all down. We're also going to break down the chances of an APS snow day by the numbers. 38 in Durango, 36 Pagosa Springs, 41 in Alamosa. We are looking at snow, especially in the San Juans. That does include the northwest. We're going to get mixes here down across the southwest, cloudy with rain and mountain snow as well. Highs in the 30s and 40s. Over to the southeast, low elevation mixes and mountain snow for the Sacramento Mountains. Up to the northeast, snow with some light accumulations across the northeast, but still could be a little tricky. Northern mountains, we're looking at heavy snow tomorrow, especially at resort level, 9,000 feet and above, whether it be the northern mountains or east mountains. This looks like a very promising storm. Meanwhile, in the metro area, we're looking at rain and snow mixes here. Yeah, we could grab a few inches of snow at a time before we start to mix out and warm things up enough. But look at those temperatures. They're marginal for a lot of accumulating snow, but it still looks like a good storm.
All right,
Okay.
sounds good. Thank you, Mark.